All right, what up, y'all? Um, I have to keep reminding myself that wrestling fans are some of the most unintelligent, insufferable, stupid people, for lack of a better term, that I've ever come in contact with. And it's like, it happens so much. It's so frequent now. I kind of just like let it go sometimes because like, oh, it's just, it just happens. This just today. And it seems like every day there's something for someone to get angry at. Every day. And it's like 99% of the time, it's stuff that we don't have to care about. 99% of the time, it's things that us as wrestling fans, we don't need to worry about. And the most recent thing is it's as simple as Samantha Irvin left WWE. She left. And you would have thought she burnt something down. You would have thought she did something diabolical. You would have thought that she took over the world and stole the moon. The way people are crying. I'm like, bro, listen, I was hurt. My feelings were hurt. I cried in the shower. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? You get over it. She's someone who left her job. That's it. And I think, and this is the thing, a lot of people were trying to paint her as like entitled or something when she very explicitly explained that she just didn't like ring announcing. And instead of, my first thought was, hold on. So she doesn't like ring announcing. The fact that she was so good at something that she doesn't like, that's insane. That's a different level of talent. Like me, I don't like golf. You ain't gonna see me out there looking like the best golfer because I don't like it. Most people, when you're good at something, you love it. She's so talented, she didn't like something and she was still top 3. In my head, top 1. I think she's the best ring announcer in wrestling history. I don't care what I don't care. I don't care. I think she's top 1. And the fact that she was so good at that in the short time that she was there, she's so good at that and she didn't like it, that's a different level of talent that now that's what we have to talk about. Not about the reasons why she left. It's not our business. Her explaining this in Instagram comment sections is really, she's helping us out. She don't have to explain nothing to us. She gave us all the explanation we needed when she dropped the first announcement. And I was sad because I was expecting, the day she announced it, I was going to that Raw. I went to that Raw. That when Lillian Garcia popped up. And that threw me off. I'm like, whoa. Everything happened so fast. You know what I'm saying? And then people were like, oh, she just walked out of her job today. No. That was proven to be incorrect. Every rumor that has been a negative connotation on Samantha Irvin has been debunked by her herself or by someone else. And people are still trying to victimize themselves as if it's that deep. I promise you it's not. I promise you it's not. I've seen all the blame Ricochet jokes. Some of them were jokes. Some of them were actually serious. Some of the jokes were funny. I laughed. You know what I'm saying? I made a few jokes. Yeah, it's funny, But some people were actually taking it like they were really, really, really mad at Ricochet. And I'm like, come on now. Like the joke is the joke, but come on, stop. Like let's think about this for a minute. Her husband's a millionaire in AEW. It don't matter what she do anymore. She's in a position where she doesn't have to do a job that she doesn't work at. That's a blessing in itself. But I'm like, y'all can't get mad at Ricochet and her when they didn't do anything wrong. Samantha, for real, did nothing wrong. She left. She left the job. I've left the job. If you've had a job, you had another one, you left the job. She gave a 1 month notice, maybe even more than that. People backstage knew she was leaving. We just didn't know. And wrestling fans these days, since we have all of the information so easily attainable to us, we think we should know everything. Or some wrestling fans think they should know everything. Guess what? We shouldn't know shit. All we should know is what we see on the camera. from 8 to 10 or however long on Mondays, Tuesdays, Fridays, Wednesdays, Thursdays. You know what I'm saying? PLEs. That's all we should know. That's when wrestling was the most fun for me. When I didn't know nothing else except what was shown to me on the TV. It kept the element of surprise. Now I can't avoid a dirt sheet. I see dirt sheets popping up. I can't even avoid it no more. I got to go on the website to look for it. They just throwing them at me. A lot of the stuff, a lot of the backstage stuff and the family stuff, this all, hey, and see, this gets into a deeper conversation that I'm not sure I'm ready to have right now, because then it's going to come off a certain way. This goes into the conversation of wrestling fans so obsessed with the personal lives of these wrestlers. To be honest with you, we shouldn't know who these wrestlers are dating. We shouldn't know who they're dating. We shouldn't know how many kids they got. We shouldn't know where they live. We shouldn't know, oh, the sister's cousin went to school. We shouldn't know this stuff. We shouldn't know this stuff. Why were there fans jumping on Jey Uso's son's TikTok page? Are y'all weird? Oh, that's a stupid question. Yes, y'all are weird. What are you doing? It's pointless, bro. There's no, you know what I'm saying? This gets into a deeper conversation of wrestling fans just needing to know that they are wrestling. That's it. You're just a wrestling fan spectator. That's all you are. Stop trying to go into the deeper who these wrestlers are in real life. I promise you, it's not that serious. They don't have to give you anything besides what they're being paid to. Everything else is extra. You know what I'm saying? But wrestling fans these days think they're so entitled to know everything about their favorite wrestler. And if you don't know everything about that favorite wrestler, then you're a quote unquote fake fan. Y'all are weird, bro, and it needs to stop. Because people are just like piling on Samantha when she didn't do anything. She didn't do anything. And even if you feel so offended, so astonished that she left, I promise you, it doesn't matter. Your feelings do not matter about this specific topic. It doesn't. About this topic right here, your feelings do not matter. My feelings don't matter. You listening to this video, your feelings about it don't matter. The only feelings that matter are hers and her family, because she made a decision for her future. Is she going to miss ring announcing? I believe so. I believe she verbalized that. And not miss it as in miss the actual job of it, because she just said it was very stressful. She didn't like it. I mean, miss it as in the interaction of it, because she's still a wrestling fan. You can't fake her reaction at WrestleMania 40. I was in that arena. I heard her crying over that mic. You can't fake that. She still loves wrestling. She's still like ring announcing. And a lot of people forgot. Y'all do some homework real quick. Go look up when Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams had their first appearance on NXT. And look who's in the ring with them. Let me make sure. I'm in front of this computer right now. Let me make sure, because I'm pretty sure I remember this. But I'm going to see Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams debut. Yup, Carmelo Hayes introduces Trick Williams to his corner. The current NXT champion. The first time we ever saw Trick Williams, guess who was in the ring with them? Samantha Irvin. She wasn't ring announcing. No, she was a backstage interviewer. She was Kayla Braxton. She did what Kayla Braxton did. That's what she was doing. She's interviewing Carmelo Hayes. She enjoyed that. She wanted to be a manager. So she wanted to do something like that. She didn't want to do ring announcing. But when she said, hey, I want to try something different, the company said, I don't want to, you know, we don't see you doing that right now. And she was like, okay, well, I'm leaving. She wanted a promotion. Her job said no. She left her job. It's a 3-part story. Everything else we don't need to know. Everything else that we do know, it's simply extra. If you're genuinely sad about Samantha Irvin leaving, I have no reason to invalidate your feelings. I'm sad too. I don't want to see her go. But if you're angry to the point where you're like really, really threatening Ricochet and really, really trying to build a terrible narrative about Samantha Irvin, when again, she did nothing wrong. There's something wrong with you and you need to stop. Fix that. It doesn't look good on you. You need to stop it. Because you're doing something that doesn't need to be done. It's very pointless. It's just nonsensical. Samantha Irvin did not want to be a ring announcer. That's it. And the fact that she was exemplary in that position, knowing that she didn't like doing it, that is a testament to her. She's better at her job than some people who loved ring announcing. That is a talent that it doesn't even make sense how talented you have to be to pull that off. It doesn't make any sense. But that's it. Wrestling fans, stop being weird. Please, just stop being weird. It's free. You know what I'm saying? It costs nothing to not be weird. It costs absolutely nothing to not be weird. And guess what? I'm going to say this too. Y'all weird fans are the reason why, if ever in the future she wanted to come back, she probably would rethink it. Samantha, thank you for your work. You know what I'm saying? Wherever you decide to go, whatever you decide to do in this life, whether it be wrestling or not, I'll be locked in. You feel me? I just hope for the best for you. You know what I'm saying? And don't let these weird wrestling fans ever make you think that you are not one of the greatest, if not the greatest, and that you aren't appreciated, because you are, by millions.